Welcome to episode number 3 of Relic helmet cleaning and preservation. In this episode we're going to use phosphoric acid, another material we never used before. So let's get started. Helmet number 3. We're going to clean it with phosphoric acid. We hope to find a decal on this spot here. So, clean it again. You can clearly see it. So we really like this one actually. Also up here we can still see a lot of the original paint. So we're gonna make a small adjustment in plans. This helmet I've just decided I'm not gonna put it in phosphoric acid because I like it too much and the chance the decal will be destroyed will be too big. So this helmet I will save, but that means I will have to dry it really fast now. We got a very nice tool for that. What's the word in English? Heat fan, heat blower. I don't know, but it gets really hot, 650 degrees. Why? After every helmet is cleaned, you want to dry it as much as possible. As you can see, this works really well. One thing is for sure, if you do not treat a helmet, it will always rust. There is no such thing as dead rust. Rust always works. There's always moisture in your house, moisture in the air. Once you've preserved them, you've solved that whole solution. So this helmet for now is dry. We put it aside. I have for everything a solution. We always have a backup helmet. I've picked up this one now. There's some battle damage here. It's M35. But if you look at this part, you can also see original paint under it. So this is also not a good one for the phosphoric acid. So we have to find another one. So next one. We just wash it simply with hand now. We're not gonna let it soak in for the phosphoric. It does not matter. So we wash this one now and then we prepare it. And yes, as expected, I see some traces of green paint here. So, with phosphoric acid, we have 1 liter here. The material is pretty expensive. I think I paid about 10 euros for the bottle. And I hoped I was able to make a lot of water with it. But after reading the inscription carefully, 1, we're not allowed to use water. You should use demineralized water. It's like condensed water, and that water lacks
minerals.
And that water lacks minerals because it comes from the air, and minerals come from the ground. But we still bought 600 liters of it because we need it for the relic cleanings. Because all helmets that we are going to clean, after we have put them in the different materials we had, we will let it soak. We let it soak for about 2-3 days in demineralized water. That way all the minerals which are in the helmet, whether it's from the acid or from the water, normal water with the minerals, the demineralized water will suck up all the minerals. So you want to have as pure as possible steel for as far as possible with the Relic helmets. There's also another solution for that. It's with baking soda. So you use normal water and baking soda. Apparently that also takes out the acids, and it's a bit of a cheaper solution than the demineralized water. Also a lot easier to use at home. So we're also going to try that one in one of our videos. So if you're interested in how that works and how the measurements are for that, stay tuned and we will find it. But yeah, we need 15 liters of demineralized water. So we have to walk to the back, so come along. Yep. So here I got my small tap. So this water is not dangerous at all. You can drink it, no problem. So yeah, phosphoric acid. Officially it's a one-on-one solution, but the material is pretty expensive. I think I paid 10 euros for this bottle. If I would need 15 liters of it, or a one-on-one mix, 15 liters, so that's 7. So it would cost me 60, 70 euros for one helmet. Of course, you might be able to use the solution more often, but yeah, compared with other materials which are available for now, this looks like to be a really expensive one. So we're not going to buy more. So we were going to have a very light mix of the material, which is not bad. It only will take longer. The bad thing about phosphoric acid, I said it before, it does not only attack the rust. Once the rust is finished, it can also attack the metal. And that's not something that you want. You want the metal to be preserved as much as possible. So we're going to see where this ends up, to be honest. Everything is a bit of a test, and I guess this is a funny one. Apparently, we will see how it works, because there will be the rust will turn into water and a bit of white chumps. It has a name on it. Wait, let's see. It's not on here. Anyway, it's chemical and it's gonna give a chemical reaction. So, yeah. Lock it. This one, I can already tell you, I advise to lock it because it already smells. Right, where's the Rocksteady paper? Sorry, my autism can't handle that. That's better. Alright, we leave it in. We're gonna check on it regularly, especially this one, because it's a heavy material. And it would be nice to have some little green paint on the helmet left after we finished. So we'll be back later. Good morning, everybody. We're all prepared for the phosphoric relic helmet. We saw it last night already that it worked really well, so let's see what it did after 12 hours. The layer of white which used to be here kind of disappeared, probably evaporated in the air, I guess. So we'll take the helmet out carefully and let's see what the result will be on that. Beforehand, we told that it could affect the original metal. By the looks of it, it indeed affected it, which is not bad. I mean, we want all the rust to be gone. We want to have a clear metal. Here we can still see the paint. It came out a lot nicer, so we'll give it a brush now. Right. So after 12 hours, I do see a difference, that's for sure. Especially on this side. Before we could only see a few spots of paint and it became a lot more clearer. But as said before, the phosphoric acid is kind of expensive to use. But it works, phosphoric acid works. So let's dry the helmet. Said before, you can also put it in the oven. So yeah, this is how the helmet looks like. Dried. Again, you see that it looks a bit more dirty than when it just comes out of the water. But the preserving material we're gonna put on will solve that issue. We'll make it look nice again. So for now, this is the result. So the phosphoric acid helmet. It was the helmet with the green paint. The solution worked, that's for sure. But as you can see, we still had the rust places here. And since we made one solution, we want to test it in a good way. I've just decided that we're gonna put it in another 12 hours to see how it will affect the remaining parts of the rust. So yeah, we're gonna put it in another 12 hours. Put it to the test. Let's see what the result is and we will be back. We hope you enjoyed this episode of Relics Cleaning with phosphoric acid. Next episode, we're gonna use a rust remover. So stay tuned and see you next one.